Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Happy Gilmore's PGA Tour Career Mode. This is Crash Conroe, and we're about to start the 5th tournament of the season, the Genesis Invitational at the Riviera Country Club. Definitely a tough course, this one, so we'll see how we do. So yeah, Pebble Beach, we kind of collapsed. TPC Scottsdale last week, the Waste Management Open, we actually got a top 10 finish, so that was really good. We haven't gone too far up in the world rankings, to be honest. We're 130th, and of course we need to be in the top 50 for the Masters, which isn't too far away now. But there are still plenty of tournaments to go. I think there's about 5 or 6 before then, so, you know, let's see how we do. I think there's 7. There you go, 7 tournaments. That should be plenty of time. So let's get into the Genesis Invitational. AI 100, pairings off, and it is just a single round tournament. And we're teeing off really early, so we're not going to get a good idea of kind of where we're going to finish until we actually, you know, hit the clubhouse and everyone else goes after us. Alright, so the winds are 8 to 12. They're actually picked up for once. Quickly show you the rules. So yeah, Happy Gilmore, all about power, so we're only improving the power stat. We can only improve all the other stats once that is full. And the only other rule really is that once we're on the green, we can't use the overhead grids to help with the putting line. We have to actually read the greens properly. So without further ado, let's start this course. And yeah, this is one that starts with a par 5 that's relatively short, so you definitely want to score off the tee here. Here's Happy Gilmore with the only caddy that had a beard, so that's why I've picked that caddy for him. And we're going to set off here at the Riviera Country Club. Going to try and dial back a drive a little bit. You know what? I completely forgot the wind has picked up. Yeah, I completely forgot. Every tournament until this one, really, the wind hasn't been there. There's been barely any wind, but now there's 8 to 12. We have to remember that.
Manageable from there.
Now it's 8 to 12 mile an hour wind. It is going to affect the ball a little bit more, but it's not too bad a lie in the rough. So we're going to hit a 6 and we're going to go for the pin. There's that wind. Come on, bring it right. Probably just going to sit in the fairway, is it? Yeah. That's not bad though. We've got that for an eagle. And I'm probably not going to putt that. I mean, I can't putt it because I don't have a Texas wedge, which does mean we can still use these grid lines here. Okay, so it's gonna break slightly to the right the whole way, so we'll chip it, and this is for eagle. Have we got it? It's on a good line. Oh, it's just missed. Just missed to the left. Would have been an amazing start for Happy Gilmore there, but he's quite happy with that. And there might be just a little bit of break to the left on this one, but not much. Gonna aim right edge. And we get it. Okay. Good start for Happy Gilmore at the Riviera Country Club. No par 5s now for a while. And that's probably the most scoreable par 5 as well, so let's see how we do. Someone's 3 under through 4 there. Of course, the winning score on 100 AI in the single round tournaments tends to be around 9 or 10 under. So yeah, we do have our work cut out. In fact, it might be easier to win the majors when it's 4 rounds, because you know the AI never keeps scoring that well throughout the whole tournament. So yeah, they tend to finish around 24 or 25 under, maybe a bit less than that, on 100 AI in the 4-round tournament. So yeah, if we're consistent, we might actually do pretty well. Alright, Happy Gilmore with the approach on 2. Quite long. Need a 3-iron actually. I'm going to dial this one a bit back. I know it's uphill. Don't want to be long here. Bad, it's staying out to the right though. That's not quite coming back. Is it going to bounce to the left for me? So a little bit. It is still long though. It was a pretty good swing, just not the right distance. So we're slightly off here for the chip, and it's a bit of a treacherous one actually. We're on the other side of that slope, so can't hit this one too hard. Ball is just going to roll to the right. Just like that. We've just missed left again. Tell you what, that ball's rolled on a bit, so we have to make sure we get this one in. I'm pretty sure this is just straight in, though. I'm not even going to read it. I think this is straight in. Yeah. Oh, whoa. It's kind of whipped around the hole, but it did go in. And we're 1 under 3-2. Yeah, if you're sticking around for this series, guys, thanks very much. Remember to leave a like on the video if you kind of like this idea. It's a really fun challenge. Like, I've recorded quite a few of these in quite short time. This is episode 5, and it won't go out on the same day I'm recording it, but I'm really having a lot of fun. This is, like, in career mode, this is probably, like, a part of your career mode that I really like. Just these first few tournaments when your golfer isn't very good and you're kind of trying to get to the Masters. You know, you're trying to qualify for the Masters, because it's not too easy to do, especially if you start from the PGA Tour, so you don't have the Corn Ferry Tour tournaments to level up your guy or anything like that. And of course it's on 100 AI, and I'm a little bit at the mercy of the RNG sometimes with the lack of accuracy we have. And I'm between clubs here, so I think we're going to have to do what we've done a few times, where we kind of play a partial with the wedge. Big partial. That looks good, though. This could be good. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, great partial. Minus 9.5, 9.7%. But that is exactly the power we wanted. We are right there for birdie. To go to 2 under 3-3. And it is a solid start for Happy Gilmore, coming off the top 10 at the Waste Management Phoenix. Just as well we finished in the top 10. Of course, Happy Gilmore finishes in the top 10 at a stadium course with rowdy rowdy audience, you know. I mean, we didn't birdie the par 3, unfortunately, the stadium course, but we did finish really well there. We were 4 under through the last 6 holes. If you haven't seen that one, definitely check it out. It was a solid finish. All right, this is tough here because this is downhill and there's a lot of wind. I do think the wind will carry a 5-iron here. How far is the bunker? Yeah, I think it's going to carry. Tailwind on this game affects the ball so much. It's not the best swing. And it's actually going to go in the bunker, so I was wrong. I mean, if it didn't go that far left and I didn't underswing it, it would have been fine. But I got both wrong there. So now we have to blast it out of here, because of course we're not going to have the pick for a very long time. So it is going to roll out a little bit. But let's make sure we give this enough. I don't want to leave this too short. Looks good. Sit. Oh, it didn't sit. Too much carry. Alright, there's going to be some slight right break in this, I think. We're going to have to save a par now. Otherwise, we're going to go back to 1 under. Hard to tell, because it does kind of flatten out at the end. Like, it rolls hard left on the other bits of the green, but down here it's not as strong. Happy to save the par, and he saves it. Wonderful putt, right in the middle. And we stay bogey free, and we stay at 2 under. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, not a good tee shot there, but we get it done. If you're interested in 2K23 as well, guys, TGC Tours, I've started uploading my rounds on the channel for that as well. And I find that game much more difficult than this one, generally. Of course, this is quite tough right now because we're playing a character that's only got the power stat. But yeah, in general, it's really hard to hit, much harder, I'd say, to hit good shots in 2K. The tempo is very unforgiving, especially on the level that we all play at. So I've hit a 3-wood there. You know what? I forgot I've got the power drive. I could have cleared that. I could have just gone for a driver and cleared that, but Happy wouldn't do that, man. Come on, we've got to play like Happy Gilmore here. Okay, well, at least we're in the fairway. Again, we've got to watch out for this tailwind. And be strong in this game. It wasn't as strong as I expected on that last hole, though. But let's hit a 9 kind of towards the front of the green. Okay, it's a much better swing. To get down. Needs to get down. Alright, it's going to hang on to the back.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance...
we have a 28-foot putt for the birdie. I don't think there's going to be much break in this, actually. It's downhill. We've got to be a little bit careful of the pace. I'm going to aim slightly to the right. Overswing. Is that going to come back? No, it's not.
Nope.
Slight left turn all the way, unfortunately. Good on pace, though. Should be a tap-in par. And Happy Gilmore stays at 2 under through 5. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. It can change pretty quickly, you know. As we saw TPC Scottsdale, it looked like it was going to be another kind of mediocre finish, but 4 under through the last 6 got us all the way in to the top 10. Finished tied 8th in that one. Now here is that green with the bunker in the middle. Those grid lines look quite funny there, just going so fast. Right, I'm going to hit a 6, I think, and I'm going to aim quite far left. Come on, wind, keep pushing that right for me. Now it needs to sit. Needs to sit. A really good shot. And despite the fact that that is uphill there, it has rolled to the back. It's not bad though. 15 feet. 15 feet for birdie. Really downhill. We've got to be careful with this. And I think it's going to turn slightly left all the way.
This is one where you just got to keep the hands and the wrists quiet.
Happy Gilmore for another birdie. It's just turned a bit too much. It was a good effort. The slight underswing actually might have cost us there. Good effort, and it is going to be another par. Yeah, probably going to need one more strong finish at least, probably 2. I think the Players' Championship is worth more ranking points. It is in real life at least, because it's considered the flagship event of the PGA Tour. Of course, the majors are worth more, but outside of the majors, it's the Players' Championship that's next. And I do like sawgrass. Most people do. So I would very much like to have a good finish there and maybe shoot us up the rankings.
No fairway here. This one in that rough.
That one has gone into the rough, unfortunately. That was right the whole way.
The ball below his feet for his second.
All right, so the pin's 133. We're in the rough. I'm going to bring an extra club to this. I'm going to go 9-iron. We can get it there. Hopefully it avoids the trees. I think it did.
I like the looks of this one.
I think it did, and it looks good. Oh, what a shot that is from the rough. Having to contend with the tree, but we avoid it. The wind brings it back, and it sits right there. I'm going to aim left edge. I think it's going to aim break slightly to the right, and it does. Wonderful stuff from Happy Gilmore here. 3 under through 7 at the Riviera. And at this point in our career, we'll take that. So the power stat, we've leveled it up to 5, so we do have the power drive and the power approach, but they're just bronze, so the accuracy is not good. And of course, because we can't put the power stat, sorry, we can't put, you know, stats into anything else, they're going to stay bronze. Okay, with the pin there, I'm actually going to aim right. I want more green to work with. There we go, and that's kind of why I'm not bringing out the power drive too much on these par 4s, because I know it's Happy Gilmore, but with the accuracy, it's just not worth it, I don't think. But on the upside, it shouldn't be too long before we can really start just blasting the ball down there and maybe going for some greens in 1. Right, I'm bringing an 8-iron here because I do expect the wind to attack this one. And it is, look at that, almost pin high. It's just gone a little bit to the right, but that's really well judged. And we're there again. Happy Gilmore showing his stuff here at Riviera for sure. This is for 4 under for 8. Could be turning left the whole way. Oh, what is that lip out? Look at that. That is such a strong lip out. Oh my goodness. Did not expect that. I thought that was going to catch enough of the hole to go in. Really good effort, but we stay 3 under for 8. All right, no one's gone beyond 5 under yet. We're actually 5th right now on this leaderboard. But we just need to remember we're out really early, like really early. There must be about 130 players to go after us, so we've got no kind of basis here for where we'll finish. So we just got to do our best, score as well as we can. I mean, if the winning score at Torrey Pines was 9 under, I would expect similar here, even though it's still quite a tough course. But we're playing this hole directly into the wind, so it's still quite long. It's the pin that's right at the front, tucked away there. Yeah, it is uphill, and it's also into the wind, so I am going to play a 6-iron here. With a 6, slight underswing, and unfortunately it's going left. Not long enough anyway. Might not have been long enough even with the underswing. I did bring back the marker, so I guess we just did need to hit that with the 6-iron, like full. Not bringing the marker back at all. So we've got another blast here, and these are tough, of course. We've seen that already. The good par save we made on that par 3. Gonna blast it out. That one didn't roll as much as the last one, did it?
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's
all right.
not all that bad from
Oof, this is for par. Be very nice to stay at 3 under through the front. Come on, let's get this one. No, we gave it too much. Yeah, the little degree thing put me off, because like what was it, like 1.7 degree below? That makes me think that's going to turn a lot, but it didn't quite turn that much. It's a slight lip out again, twice in a row there.
That's going to drop him to 2 under.
And we're going to drop to 2 under for the back 9. And let's have a look at the leaderboard. All right, well, it didn't give us very long to look. I didn't press anything there, but all right, let's get that shot back straight away, because this is so reachable. This is a par 4. Yeah, this is where it kind of pays off that we're putting power up straight away, because we can kind of go at this one with a drive. Okay, I'm going to need to slightly partial this drive. I can't really hit this full. 6.5. Oh, look at that. Perfect tempo.
Big lash. He might be able to cover this.
Kill it, please. Oh, it's just a little bit too far. Oh boy, that was so good, man. Perfect tempo. It went exactly where I was aiming. It just needed to bounce on the fairway, and I think it didn't. Okay. Well, the good news is we're uphill from here, so this has a chance of kind of getting down and stopping quite quickly. Of course, the wind as well. I'm not going to aim this too far back. Big underswing. Oh, it's gone off to the right a little bit. Okay. Oh dear. That's not going to be easy from there. That's a little bit side on.
This from about 10 feet.
Is there much break in this? I don't really know. We kind of started going off the front there, so I don't really know. This is really uphill though. I'll aim right edge. Yeah, good putt. It was right edge. Despite some worries on the second and third shot, we do get the shot back straight away. Back to 3 under. Back to 6. Hardy finally moves past 5 under, and they're at 6 under now. We got to keep the good finishes going. It is the Genesis Invitational. It is tough. And this is where we can just try a power drive, just to try and get within distance for the second shot. Slightly left, but it is coming back. It's not too bad. Gonna hug that left side. Wind is kind of into us as well, so I don't think we'll be able to go for this one. Yeah, we're still 299 away. Happy loves it, but yeah, we're not going to be able to go for that. Okay, even with the power approach, so there's no point in even power approaching this then. My opinion, there's a point. We clip the tree there with that 3-wood, but that's still not that bad. This is going to be an approach, I think, just with a wedge. It is a little bit tougher now though, because that pin is right at the back, and of course with, you know, a lob wedge approach, it's just gonna spin back, especially with this wind. Have we got any other options here? No, we have no other options. I'm not playing a punch, so... Okay. Okay, well, on this side, there's a hill going back towards the pins, so we just need to get the distance right. The tough part of this. Massive underswing. Massive underswing, and that is going to cost us big time. But the controller started vibrating. That's what I don't understand. Because when the controller vibrates, that means like it's time to swing, right? So that being 3.1% under, that doesn't make sense to me. Alright, well this is not the putt you want. We give this quite a bit extra, and it's just going to get over here. It's going to turn left massively. Swing again. We'll start rolling towards the pin at least. It's not great. I would want to be closer than that.
He has left himself a tester coming up.
It's for par now. We miss again.
Nope.
Yep.
Didn't see the break.
You could tell the crowd was groaning straight away. I did mention that in an earlier video. They start like groaning as soon as you hit it. You can kind of tell when you're going to miss.
Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number
Bogey,
one.
birdie,
And that won't
bogey.
help the
We've
cause
given it back
one
again.
bit.
On a par 5. That is not what you want. Especially on this game, you know. Par 5, you
The
can't get
12-hole
bogeys. You
Riviera
just can't
is
get
a
bogeys.
tricky one at 470.
But those underswung wedge shots, they're really costing us. It's happened quite a few times now. I just can't get to grips with it on this swing type because I don't normally use this. I'm really going to try and ride this tree here. Oh, it's gone left anyway. Is it going to hold the fairway? No, it is not. Yeah, I'm underswinging so many of those wedge approaches, and maybe it is the vibration that's putting me off, because it was started vibrating, so I just naturally started swinging, but... Okay. 154. Yeah, I know we're in the rough, but I think the wind and the downhill lie might take this one a little bit. Yeah, because the wedges you don't have to swing, you don't have to hold it back for that long. It's just the irons you don't have to hold it back for that long. It's just the wedges.
And a good iron shot, just not quite
So
as
it's
close
that's
as what
what's
we'd
kind
all
of
want to
off-putting
finish,
about
but
it as
still.
well. With the irons, it's fine.
And we go to Iona Stephen.
And I think this is a very makeable putt, even from this distance. There's not a lot to see here.
Yeah, I honestly, you know what? I'm gonna hit it straight at it. Well, okay.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that.
I did kind of read it, and I thought it was going to turn left, but because it said level, and then because Iona Stevens was like, it's pretty much straight in, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to be wrong, you know? I really should just go with my gut. Okay. Okay, it's not looking good now. We're 2 under through 12. It was such a strong start. 3 under through 7. We were so close to 4 under through 8. But now we're on hole 13. And we're 2 under. Actually gone back the other way. Of course, this whole middle of this course, this is where it really gets difficult. And it never really eases up. There's one par 5 to go, I think, but it's not... It's still not that scoreable. I'm not sure if we'll have the distance to get there. 150 to the flag. See what Happy Gilmore can do. There is barely any turn on this green if we miss left. Honestly, if we miss left at all, I think that might be straight in. So let's just hit this shot with that in mind. I'm going to hit a pitching wedge out here. Still underswing. I swung that so far after the vibration and it's still long. Wow. Like, it was so far after vibration. Like, it started vibrating so much earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure if this one will be straight in.
But as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Yeah, that's disappointing there. Definitely would have wanted to been closer. I am still going to hit this straight at the hole. Underswing, but I was aiming that quite far. Short anyway. Wow.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that
okay.
It was fairly well done.
I didn't give ourselves a chance with the approach, really.
Par here at 13.
And Happy Gilmore, he's happy with that, but not sure if I am. There are 2 par 3s to go. 2 par 4s and that 1 par 5. We're still 8th on that leaderboard, but we are not going to stay there. Oh, it's this par 3. Okay. I know what the last par 3 as well. It's a little bit more scoreable than this one. Alright. All we can really do here to get this kind of close is try and, you know, run it through the front. But because of the downhillness again and the wind, I don't really know how far this is going to go. Swing again. The bounce on the green and go left. Go on, go left. Okay. It's not bad. I don't think there'll be too much break here. 4.3 above.
Yeah, Rich, this putt's got to be started out to the right-hand side. It will break back to the left, and you've got to be wary of that slope.
Yeah. Okay. I do think it will. I think I can see it. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. And it's miles as well. It's so far past. Alright, par on the way back. You get the par at least.
Good putt. And a par here at 14.
Okay.
And he'll remain right where he is.
We are still at 2 under with 4 holes to go. Can we finish? Can we finish like we did at TPC Scottsdale? It's going to be a bit harder on this course, I'll tell you what.
It is the number 2 handicap hole, so that can speak to its difficulty. The one
Did he say this is a number 2 handicapped? Yeah, okay. Not sure if we'll get it done here, but we'll see. We're going to play a little partial here because I feel like it's just going to go in the rough on the left if not. This is probably going to go in the rough anyway.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Nope, it's going to hold on. Okay, might have been a good idea to do that. We're a little bit further away now, but at least we're in the fairway.
So, Frank, downhill shot, what's the right way to play it? Well, normally downhill,
okay.
You're also reducing the amount of lofts. So
green goes downhill from the front, which is interesting.
A little bit more loft.
Happy Gilmore with the 8 iron. Trying to get something going. Not bad on distance. We've just got the wind a bit wrong again. It's gone too far to the left.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside.
We're on the decent part of the green. There won't be too much break from here. You know, just aim right edge, I think. I'm not going to give this one too much. Massive underswing again, man. Yeah, it was turning a little bit more. Getting a bit tired of underswinging so many of these putts. So we're going to power again. Yeah, we've really slowed down here since kind of hole 8, hole 9 is where this round started getting derailed. Alright, is this the par 5? No, this is that tiny par 3. Okay. Come on, let's get a birdie here and let's birdie that par 5. Let's at least get to 4 under. I don't know what kind of position that'll be.
And you're almost certain to be in one of the 4 bunkers.
Okay, pins right at the front. I'm really going to take this on here. 151 with a 9. Swing again, but it might be okay. Go a little bit. Oh! Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Perfect distance.
That's gonna wind up on the green.
There you go. 1.5. Oh, God. You can see it's going to turn a little bit. Oh, we get it. It almost didn't break. But that's a really well played hole from Happy Gilmore to get back to 3 under. Now can we finish a little bit better? I'm not sure how good 3 under's going to be. I don't even know how good 5 under's going to be. 590 yard par 5, hole 17. Is the wind with us? No, the wind is not with us. Can't rely on that. Got to power drive it. Whoa, that is left. Oh my god, I'm going to kill someone. Alright. Guys are lucky.
So that ball nestles down in the rough.
But Mr. Larson wasn't over there somewhere. Okay. All we can do is kind of... How's the life for a 3 iron? Okay. Happy, I'm trying to address the ball here. That on? Yeah, that's fine. It's just going to be in the fairway. And this is just playing like a true par 5 here, so we have to get this one right if we want to birdie this.
And it's a good end result.
Alright, we basically have to aim at the back, have it roll back here. I don't even think this is going to be enough, you know. Not with that wind. I think we're going to need a pitching wedge out here. Okay, so 140. How far past is that? Pretty far past. But if the wind catches it, you know, it could come back on those slopes. That's what I'm thinking. I'll dial it back a little bit. I'll go 138, but I think this could actually work out. I swung it as well anyway. We're going to find the backspin. It is actually, it's going to come too far back. So again, the underswing's costing us, and I could have hit that full.
Well, not super close, but
We've got 22 feet.
A look here for birdie at 17.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens.
Have you?
But
I haven't.
this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Not down the hill, it's up the hill, stupid. Alright, it looks like it's turning right though. Can we get it? Can we get it? There's no way that has lipped out. Oh my god.
There and it comes up short.
I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. I think it didn't look like it from the angle, but that looked like a stronger lip out than the other one, or like a more impossible lip out. I can't believe that didn't go in. Lovely view of the grass there. Thanks, game. Okay. We go to the last. We're only 3 under. I don't think this is going to be good. Like, on the leaderboard, I don't think 3 under is a great finish. Unless people do score worse at Riviera. Got one more hole to go. Again, we've got unlucky on a couple of the putts, you know. If those lip outs went in, we would be 5 under right now, and it wouldn't be bad at all. We're in 7th place on that leaderboard, which is hard to believe. Maybe the scores are going to come down. Don't know, but this is a tough pin. I don't think 5-iron makes that with the elevation and the wind, so I'm going to go 4. I'm really going to go pin seeking here. That's gone so far left. So far left that it might actually come back. No. But look at that swing. That swing is not bad.
Well, had a good look at
Slow
the
0.8.
cash it in the rough
Almost
now.
perfect
Wondering what might have
power. And the swing plane was a little bit off, but not that much. And that's gone absolutely, like, sent to the left. I mean, I guess I can't really see the, like, dispersion circles when I take those long iron shots, but I'm guessing the circle is absolutely massive, and I just got unlucky there. Alright. No, I'm not going to flop this, because we need to give this a go. We need to give this actually going in the hole, you know? Alright, let's chip it. Give this a little bump and run. And right all the way. Too hard. Too hard. And now we're struggling to save the par. We're going to give it a go. Can we at least be close, you know? Because that was not close. And this is to finish at 3 under now. Happy Gilmore for par on the last. Can't get it done. Big underswing again, and that is the reason we've missed. I have to stop underswinging on the putts and the wedge approaches. And unfortunately, guys, Riviera Country Club got the better of us today. It started so well, but the middle of the course where it gets difficult. And we are going to go all the way down on that leaderboard. Again, just like Pebble Beach.
Well, in a way, Frank,
Actually, a slightly better finish than Pebble Beach. I think we were the same score, weren't we? 2 under? Or did we get 3 under at Pebble Beach? So maybe some of the AI is scoring worse because it's a tougher course, but the winners are actually 10 under. The winner there was 10 under, believe it or not, at the Riviera Country Club. But quite quickly those scores drop off. I mean, if we were 5 under, we'd be tied 14th. 6 under was possible, that would have been top 10 again, but we just couldn't get it going on the back after the bogey. We just never recovered, really. Of course, we finished with another bogey as well. 3 bogeys on that scorecard. 1 on a par 5, which you don't want at all. We should not be getting bogeys on par 5s. But alright. we'll have a quick look at what that does for us in terms of leveling up and ranking points. We are going to level up, and that, I believe that's enough now for another point. Yep. Come on. We know that. Don't care about the pro pass. Right, yeah, we got enough available, so we're going to level up again. Power approach, we're not going to be able to get that because we also need some stats in approach accuracy, which of course we're not going to get. But at the very least, we can hit it further. FedEx Cup rankings, we've actually moved up, I think, to 36. World Golf ranking, we've moved down, and that is not what we want. So up next is the Florida Classic at the Wetlands. So yeah, probably the softest course in the game. It's kind of crazy how soft the ball lands there. And we have about 6 more weeks until the Masters, so we need to get something done. This tournament right here, the players, if we get a top 10 there, it might be enough, because I think that's worth more points. So we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching that, guys. Riviera Country Club, not quite in our favour, but we'll see how we do at the Wetlands next week. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to keep up with this series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.